Hi everyone and welcome to Vintage Mego. We're going to do something a little different this week and not talk about a toy so much as some of the rumors surrounding Mego collecting that have been around since the pre-internet toy shop magazine days. While most of these have been dismissed over the years, a few of them have slipped through and we still get people repeating them to us to this day. Seriously, I read one of these in our comments section this week. Hopefully this video will help stick a fork in these rumors. Here we go. Myth 1. Mego had a warehouse fire that destroyed all the second series Star Trek aliens, and that's why they're so rare. The origins of this rumor have been around since the 1980s, and I trace it back to the creation Star Trek conventions. Remember those? I know I never want to hear Bonnie Tyler's holding out for a hero again. It seems dealers used to say this to explain higher prices on figures like the Romulan and Andorian. And it really got around, and it stuck. Wyatt's faults. Every time we've asked a former Mego employee questions, and this includes former warehouse employees, they've answered the same with what fire? It got so embarrassing that we stopped asking the question. Also, there is no evidence of a fire. No newspaper articles, nothing in toy trade publications. There is no evidence of a fire. It didn't happen. So why are second season Star Trek aliens harder to find than first series ones like Charon and the Keeper? Well, the answer is pretty simple, actually. The second series Star Trek aliens came out in 1977, the final year that Mego would produce Star Trek action figures, at least until the motion picture. Everything produced that year, including the Mission to Gamma 6 playset and things like the Trekulator, are rarer and harder to find in good condition. They simply had a limited run. The first series aliens came out in 1976 and continued to be released until 1977, so there's a lot about. That was a high volume run. Also, add the fact that the Romulan and the Andorian are the most desirable of the Star Trek aliens due to their show accuracy and popularity. Add all these factors together and you have a well-weaved tale to make you feel better about paying $400 for a Talos in a Long Island ballroom. Myth number 2. Toy maker Denny Fisher lost the head sculpt for the Tom Baker Doctor Who doll and swapped out Mike Gambit from the New Avengers toy line. I cannot tell you how much I hate this rumor. Oof. Origins. This anecdote seems to have its origins in print in fan publications, and well, the written word has a powerful influence. So let's break this down and put a sonic fork in this forever. 1. While it's a soft likeness of Tom Baker, it looks even less like Gareth Hunt. Hunt was a rugged, lantern-jawed man. It's easy to see that the figure is supposed to be Baker when you put them side by side. A lot of the roundness of the features are likely due to the limitations of rotational molding at the time. Number 2. The proposed Denny Fisher New Avengers action figures, which we recently discovered actually saw production in South Africa, the UK only saw Purdy released, seem to have been produced in conjunction with a company called Funworld, and not Mego. While the Mike Gambit figure has yet to surface, the design aesthetic of the John Steed figure simply doesn't match the Doctor Who sculpt. You can tell that two different companies, and probably two different individuals, sculpted these. 3rd, and this is the final point, and maybe I should just open with this in the first place. It deals with an interview that Doctor Who magazine did in 2017 with a man named Peter Viner. Viner was a former engineer at Denny Fisher Toys and heavily involved with the Doctor Who project. He gives all kinds of tidbits like who sculpted the heads. When asked the question of the Gareth Hunt rumor, Viner simply dismissed it as a conspiracy theory and said, "No, that's Tom." So there you go. It's not true. These are the Mego rumors I wanted to start with. I will be back in a couple of months with a few more, but these were just such low-hanging fruit I wanted to smash them. What have you heard of Mego rumors? Let's talk about it in the comments. Send them to me via Twitter at Mego Museum. pop by our forums at megomuseum.com or hit us up in our Facebook group, Megomania. I'd love to have this conversation with you. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this.